I'm not so sure these are gonna make it. Y'all, these pepper plants are loaded. I mean, as far as you can see. All the way down. Look up here, if I can reach. Look at that. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But I got me a handful, y'all. Hey, it's Lippy. We're out in the greenhouse. It's too cold to be out there, but I wanted to show you Buddy's peppers. So I was able to get, what, about 10 of them? There's not much we can do to those plants with the cold that's coming in. Now, it's nice and toasty in here. I got the greenhouses closed up, but let's do a garden greenhouse walkabout, and then I'll take you to the other one where we have all of our plants housed, because guys, we're supposed to get 29 degrees. So they say. We're not going to take a chance now. It won't be that Arctic blast that we got last year. I'm not going to say one won't come, but I know tonight and tomorrow, I think it's tonight and tomorrow night, we're going to be 29 and then 32, which is freezing. So all we can do is close up the greenhouses. It's really nice and warm. I don't know what the temperature is. I'm going to guesstimate about 70 in here. So that's not too bad. But I'll turn the camera around, show you what's growing. We'll move to the other side. Then I'll talk to you about what else we have going on. 2 days, guys. I've been out here getting a runny nose, but trying to get everything that we have covered up. So let's do a little greenhouse walkthrough, and also I'll show you what I would do with the plants outside. Let me get my coffee. Can't do a garden walkthrough. I keep calling it garden. It is my garden. Doesn't matter that it's in a greenhouse. But the Brussels sprouts, guys, that dollar rosemary and oregano, look at it. It's just going crazy. Now, of course, these next four are nothing but broccolis. And you see that little fine hair? That's carrots. Mo doesn't know that I added carrots to these. And I've got them throughout the beds. Or the buckets. Look at those little green little hairs. He is going to be so tickled. And then I ended up with 2 broccolis here. I didn't have another tub available. So we're just going to have to make it work. So far, I have no bug damage, knock on wood. Here's one of the carrots. Now this is the, which one is this? I don't have my glasses on, I can't remember. Oh, these are the short and sweets, and the other ones are Danvers. But look, remember I planted more, but as you can see, the taller ones, they bounced up. Remember them long, leggy ones within 4 days? So I'm going to have to do some thinning later on. But they're Cadillacing. Look at our radishes. They have just taken over this pot. They're beautiful. Now here's our Danvers. It's not as thick as the short and sweets, but I'll do some thinning and I think we'll be just fine. Here's our rutabagas. More here. Here's some collards. Remember, I gotta thin those things out. Good night. I didn't think that they were gonna do that good. These seeds are about 8 years old, guys, but look at them. Here's my broadleaf mustards. Our turnips are doing good. Here is those Tassio greens from House. Like I said, I don't, you know, someone gifted them to me, but they're really pretty. I need to do some research about them because I kind of got them heavily planted. Here's some more mustard green. Cabbage. You see what's around the cabbage, huh? A few little carrots. And here is a purple cabbage, but I want y'all to look. Have no clue. I planted nothing in this bed, but obviously there is something growing in the bed. So I'm just gonna wait and see. I had to restart some more lettuce. This was left out in the rain and it laid it down, which was fine. I just started another bucket. Here is 2 Brussels that I started from seed. And you'll notice a few little carrots. Broccoli. And a few little carrots. Don't y'all know Mo's gonna be tickled. Here is that hothouse tomato is what I'm calling it. Remember, all it had on the ticket was slicer. But I've got the original tomato that was on it that was tiny. I've got another one here, and I've got a bloom here. And I just scattered some radishes, you know, around it. So I'm tickled pink. I want to be able to grow a greenhouse tomato. It's not going to be good as a summer tomato, but this is going to tell me what I can do in these little greenhouses. We have, I believe, a cabbage here, or Brussels. I think it's a cabbage. It wasn't marked. But I want y'all to see my lemon tree. Every lemon is starting to turn. It is happy, happy, happy in here. Look at the size of these lemons. Look at this one. Two more cabbage. Now these are small cabbage heads. And you can see Mo's got carrots. This is a new variety I've never grown before. They're called Cheers cabbage. They came up perfect. Now these are Hall's. Any ones that I started with seed are Hall's tool. And the fennel is doing great. Ooh, I won't be out here long, I'm gonna tell you. Ooh, it don't take much for me to get cold anyway. But y'all remember where the blackberries are? I almost said was, where they are. Well, I'm gonna show you we were able to extend some more of the ground cover because, you know, we have 2 big rolls still. We came here with 3 rolls. So, yeah, my hands are dirty. So we was able to extend it some more, and I'm gonna show you what Mr. Buddy's been working on. Now, this is materials that we had except for, I don't know what they're called. Them square, I'll show you. The square wood. He gonna kill me. We didn't have the square wood. You know, that's Lippy language. That's carpenter Lippy. Let me show y'all what we building. So this is our new strawberry bed. Remember, here's the blackberries, the strawberries, and then when we get this smoothed down some more, that big old, I don't know, koi pond they had or something, we'll get some topsoil extended, and then the blueberries will go down the backside. And if I zoom in, oh Lord, I've got things growing. Mr. Jim also took our compost that we had in little sections. Over the last 2 years, we've been stacking it from rabbit poo to chicken manure, and he rolled it and he piled it for us. It's gonna stay in that general area, probably towards the back of the fence once we get it cleared out. But you see, there's something growing in it. I gotta go check that out here in a minute. But this will give you the general idea of what we're doing. These pieces of tin we've had, now he's having to cut it. So it will be framed, the tin will be there. And you know them little cedar boards? Imagine, well, it'll be, he'll cut it. It'll go across the top, and then I think 2 inches down of that cedar will cap. Y'all probably know what I'm saying. But you'll have a top rail and it'll come down just a little bit to frame it out. But if I'm not mistaken, I want to say 5, 10, 15, 20, 40 feet. So it's 4 by 40 will be our strawberry bed. And I'm tickled. And that's because we started off with 6 strawberry plants last November from Mr. Brett and Miss Amy at Broussard Homestead. Miss Robin gifted us some strawberries. I believe there was 6 of those. Anyhow, we ended up with 23 because, you know, they multiplied. Well, back in June, we put our order in. I know y'all wondering, what is she doing? Hang on to that story. Let's look at the, I mean, it's literally growing out of a root. And I have no clue what it is. Hang on. There's a root. I have no clue what that is. You know what? It looks like a, oh my gosh. We have crepe myrtle. That's it. It looks like a crepe myrtle. And I did trim the crepes in May, and I just pile everything up. Tomatoes, everything I clip, I just pile up. Well, Mr. Jim rolled it. But that looks like a crepe myrtle. And if it is, great. I got a spot for a crepe myrtle. I sure do. Oh, and I just noticed something. Our ginger's got to go into the greenhouse, and one more aloe vera, but I can't pick those up. And this is what I mean by, oh, sorry, I'm cutting my head off. Let me show you. This is the pieces of tin. They're different sizes and cuts, but they're the same height. So that's what we're using to cap the strawberry bed. Let me grab my coffee. It's probably cold by now. There's some more tin. Let me show y'all this. I mean, yeah, it's a Lippy video, okay? See, there's about 6 sheets standing there. Here's some cutoffs. That's that wood over there. I can't get into this greenhouse. It's all zipped up, and I don't want to unzip it because it takes 2 people to zip. Remember, we have it staked temporary until we get the landscape timbers around. Y'all, we run out of time before the cold came in. But you saw the pieces of tin, and I just looked out at our construction storage site, and there's a whole lot more tin I saw that he's pulled out. So we ought to have plenty of tin. He's been trying to gather it because, guys, you know our temporary raised bed that we put around the garden, that's gonna rot probably by next year. So he wants to put tin up, go in with braces, so as the wood rots, we have a frame to utilize. That's the preliminary plan. Plans change, but I do like the wooden boxes. To me, it defines the garden area. And as long as he can keep getting all that, tin, that's, piece here, piece there, we can have it all squared off. Still got to get enough for the inside. If not, we're just going to replace with mineral, tubs. But we're going to try to do our best to protect the wood that we have, put something to the inside and outside like tin. So as it rots, it'll have something to keep it contained. So, I don't know if I'll get a, sorry, it's a Lippy video. Tomorrow, Mighty Mo turns 6, and we're having outdoor, I'm gonna freeze to death, but we're gonna have an outdoor, he wants a campfire party. And that's what he wants. So I'm gonna be busy preparing for that. He gave me the menu. He did. But real quick, And I'm going to take you and show you the new addition to our old fire pit. Y'all going to love it. I was so tickled when it showed up yesterday. But I'm going to insert a picture of why we need that amount of a strawberry bed. Because we started off with 6 and 6, 12. We ended up with 23 strawberries. And then back in June, we ordered 100 chandlers. It's June. End of May, 1st of June. The large chandler strawberries, because they grow well. Well, they got delivered a week ago. Well, with this cold coming in, what I did was I replanted all 23 that we had, and we had to pot each, which we have the little cups, you know, repurpose, reuse. 2 days of potting, the strawberry starts. So I'm fixing to insert a picture as I drive to Mo's birthday party area. I don't want to give it away because y'all fixing to see Miss Lippy do some major cooking outside, provided the Arctic blast is not on me. If that's happening, we're back in the kitchen. I want y'all to look at this. We are going to have a ball. Mo doesn't know that Pawpaw got this welded. Look at this. And it goes, he's going to show me how it goes up and down, and then it swings. And look what he put on it. To either put my coffee pot on, or I can hang my kettle and cook on it. And he just put it over our old fire pit we've had forever in the day. But guys, this is going to be amazing to cook on. You know, just amazing. Look at this welding. Yeah, I'm bragging. That's some pretty welding. So, Mo will be tickled. Because they're saying that the cold front is for 2 days and we'll start going back up again to the high 70s, low 80s. That's up my alley right there. And plus, you can get a lot of work done in those temperatures. So, yeah, we've done all that we can do. He's got an aloe vera and the ginger to get moved that I can't pick up. Other than that, we're ready. Well, no, I got 2 more water hoses, but I'm going to have to get a wrench or something. They're too tight. I got to undo 2 more. I just saw them. 2 more water hoses, and I put the, you know, the styrofoam little cap thing on them. So I've got 2 more to do. I forgot about this side of the house. Then we will be done. And tonight, we're having leftover chili. So, yeah, all I got to do is go get me a refill and warm up. Now, I don't have any heat on in the house. It's nice and toasty in the house with no heat, which means a cheaper light bill too, by the way. But I'm going to go get warm, get me another refill. I hope y'all's Tuesday has been a blessed one. And, yeah. Oh, and by the way, I got me some more surgical caps. Homemade. I told y'all I'm going to use those for the garden too. Y'all, they comfortable, ladies. I'm telling you, they comfortable. Y'all got to get some or make some. That's the best thing I ever put on my head. No lie. But, as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And I might throw a few little clips in tomorrow or the day after for Mighty Mo's 6th birthday party. He's the big 6. Bye, y'all.